Hey everyone, welcome to this Sett guide for League of Legends Wild Rift. Today we're diving into how to master Sett the boss. Whether you're playing him as a top lane bruiser or a teamfight wrecking ball, we've got everything you need to dominate your games. Sett is a powerful melee champion who excels at brawling and close combat. With his high sustain, crowd control, and burst damage, he's capable of soaking up hits while dishing out devastating punches. His passive allows him to trade in extended fights, and his ultimate makes him a game-changing threat in team fights. Here are his abilities. Passive, Pit Grit. Sett's passive lets him alternate punches with each hand. His left punch is fast, while his right punch is slower but stronger. This lets you constantly weave in damage during trades and longer fights. Q. Knuckle Down. Knuckle Down is Sett's bread and butter for chasing down enemies. It gives you a speed boost and empowers your next two basic attacks to deal bonus damage, making it perfect for trades and finishing off enemies. W. Haymaker. Haymaker is Sett's core ability for both offense and defense. It provides a shield based on the damage Sett takes, and then unleashes a massive punch that deals true damage to enemies in the center. Time this well in fights to absorb damage, and then dish out huge burst damage. E. Facebreaker. Facebreaker is Sett's crowd control tool. It pulls in enemies on both sides of him, stunning them if you grab champions from opposite directions. Use it to disrupt and lock down enemies during fights. R. The Showstopper. Sett's ultimate, the Showstopper, allows him to pick up an enemy champion and slam them into the ground, dealing damage to all enemies around the impact. The damage scales with the target's bonus health, making it great for diving tanks or creating chaos in team fights. Build Guide. For your build, you want to focus on a mix of damage and tank items to keep Sett strong throughout the game. Core items. 1. Black Cleaver for armor, shred, and health. 2nd Sterak, Gage for survivability and burst resistance. 3. Death's Dance for sustain and damage mitigation. Situational items. Thornmail against heavy AD compositions. Spirit Visage for increased healing and magic resistance. Sunfire Aegis for additional tankiness and burn damage. Runes and Summoner spells. For runes, take Conqueror for sustained fights, Triumph for healing on takedowns, and Last Stand to deal more damage when low on health. Flash and Ignite are your go-to summoner spells for closing gaps and finishing off kills. Gameplay tips. During the laning phase, take short trades with Knuckle Down, Q, and use Haymaker, W, to soak up damage and retaliate with Burst. In team fights, use the Showstopper, R, to dive onto priority targets, or peel for your team by slamming enemy tanks into the backline. Time your Haymaker to absorb incoming burst and turn the fight with your shield and true damage. That wraps up our Sett guide. Remember, Sett is a champion who thrives in the heart of battle, so always look for opportunities to outbrawl your opponents. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Wild Rift content. Thanks for watching.